Here we have our 2024 Mazda CX-90. And it is fun to drive for like a big old SUV, and it handles so well. Like, look, I'll take this corner here, bam, just whip it, rip it real good.
Yeah, there's love, there's hate, lies and games, faith.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's episode we're going to discuss what it's like to live with a 2024 Mazda CX-90. So you see here we have our 2024 Mazda CX-90. I think this is like the preferred plus. Mazda keeps changing up all their different, like trim levels, what they name it. But yeah, I'll put what this is. I'll write it in right here so you guys can see. But yeah, I'm gonna basically let you know what it's like living with this, and I'll go into detail and show you different things like what it's capable of, what it does and stuff like that. So let's go for a little ride. Like, I'll just show you guys quickly the interior so you get an idea. So yeah, so you have keyless entry, so you just put your hand on the door. Like, I'll show you here. You just put your hand on the door, it opens. If you want to lock it, you just put your finger right there, it'll lock it. But this is the interior on the trim level that we have. Nice leather wrapped steering wheel, nice, real leather seats here, which I'm going to go into detail later about, why it's important that it's real leather, because it comes up in the maintenance. But it is a third row SUV, so it's a third row vehicle. So you have your second row here, lots and lots of space, and then you have your third row right there, easy to get to just by lifting up this lever there. All right, so actually we can push that back down. All right, so let's head out and let's go a little bit more in detail with this vehicle. All right, so let's get into it. So one of the first things I would say I absolutely love about this new Mazda CX-90 is just the layout and how everything is right at your fingertips. Like, you have the whole command center here. If you need to adjust anything or do anything, you can adjust the volume here. You can track slide to to the next song and everything here. You can even set favorites right there, and then on your nav screen it shows you the speed limit right there. You can see what the speed limit is. You can see what song you're listening to, Bluetooth at the bottom there to show you the street that you're on. It'll show you like all sorts of cool things. And even here on the in the middle console right there, you see your speed limit and everything. It's just like, it's pretty awesome that you can see everything right at your fingertips. And then you have nice like knee pads here, soft touch with leather, like real leather on the side here, on each side. And it's just, I don't know, it's just built really, really, really well. And then we're gonna get into the next thing that I really, really like about this CX-90, and that's gonna be the performance. So this is an inline turbo 6, and I'll punch it real quick to give you an idea. Woo! This thing gets up and goes like, man, it is fun to drive for like a big old SUV, and it handles so well. Like, look, I'll take this corner here, bam, just whip it, rip it real good. Like, punch it again. And I mean, it works so effortlessly. Like, I don't understand how Mazda was able to make a SUV this good. Like, it is really good. It's really fun to drive. You're up high, you can see everything very easily. Like, the navigation system is dope. Like, okay, so you guys know I'm more of like a manual enthusiast, like where I like driving manual cars. But if I had to get another like type of SUV, this is probably the only SUV I'll get right now, just because of the driver feel, the convenience of it, the way it drives, the command center, how everything is right there at your fingertips. It does have built-in navigation that works really well. I've used it already. You got your heated and cool seats, and we got this for roughly $45,000 because Mazda has like a bunch of rebates and stuff like that too. So if you're currently a Mazda owner, then I think they'll give you like $1,500 off. I think with us at the time that we got it, they gave us like $3,000 off Mazda loyalty because we had a Mazda in the family already, and we were trading in that Mazda to get this one. So I mean, we got a heck of a deal. Like, You know, they have some great lease programs for these too. Like, I'm not even gonna tell you what, actually, you know what I should tell you? We're paying roughly like $100 something a month leasing this vehicle. And then because we had trade-in equity and stuff, like if we decide to buy it outright, we're gonna be buying it for like I think it's like 25,000, you know, is what we'll be buying it for. So we got a heck of a deal, great rate, great everything. Like, this is just like, it's an awesome vehicle. Now I'm gonna go over some of the not so great things about it to just kind of keep it real with you guys, so you guys can, you know what you're getting into when you buy this vehicle. So I'll pull over and I'll go over some of the not so great things. Whoa, there's a lot of wind here, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on the outside, but if you guys can hear me clearly, good. If not, I apologize. So on the bad side, there's not that much space in here. And well, before I even get into the space, some of the technology is kind of wonky. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. So like I said, it's keyless entry. All I need to do is put my hand here and it should unlock. It does do that the majority of the time, but a lot of the times it won't do it. Another thing that some people may not like, but I've gotten used to, is the split opening console here and then jumping right back into like not that much space. Like, you see how shallow this is. There's very little room here. Like, you have like all this space here, but not that much storage space. Same thing here, glove box, big, but not that big. You got your wireless charging there, but that is not that deep. Even the cup holder is not that deep. So not that much storage space. And then, you know, wonky technology. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. It's a first year model, so that's to be expected. You know, you expect certain things to not work all the time. But for a third row SUV, like, this is not that much space. Now, the second row is great. I think like the CX-90 is going to be a probably better vehicle because you're going to get a lot more leg room and stuff and a lot more storage space. You just won't have the third row. Like, with here at the third row, we can adjust it and make it work, you know, but for the most part, we just put our kids' car seats and stuff back there, like if we have to take other people, because normally we'll just put all 3 car seats like on this side here. Get this back there. Oh, I gotta slide this back up, my bad. Yeah, so yeah, normally we would just put all 3 car seats right here. You do have, another good thing is that you do have your AC controls and stuff in the back here. You have 2 USB-C ports right there. You have like your privacy shade here, soft touch, like pretty much everywhere. It's just nice vehicle. Very, I would say it's more luxurious and sporty than it is practical. Because, you know, if you get like some of the, you know, if you get SUVs with some of the other competitors, like from Subaru, from VW, from Toyota with the Grand Highlander and stuff like that, they're gonna have like way more room and they're gonna be a little bit more practical. But there's something about this straight 6 engine, man. There's something about this straight 6 engine that makes it worth it. Like, just driving it is just so much fun. And then, as I was alluding to earlier, one of the negatives, not that much cargo space. Not that much cargo space. You can pull this and, you know, create a little bit more extra cargo space there, but as it is, not the most cargo space. So if you're looking for something with the most cargo space, it's not the CX-90. I would say go Subaru Ascent, go VW Atlas, go Toyota Highlander. Those are like a little bit more practical, but none of them got that straight 6 in it, that turbo straight 6. And this is, I think that's the highlight of this vehicle, really, is the engine. That straight 6, to me, it's so intoxicating. It's such a fun vehicle to, you know, to pilot, basically, you know. It's just so much fun. Now let me do a moment of truth, right? I'm gonna open the hood here and see. Yes, we got hood struts, so that is a huge plus. That is a huge plus. So we got hood struts. Some of these other vehicles, I think the Subaru Ascent does not have hood struts, which is weird to me. It should, you know. Even on the highest trim level, I don't think they have the hood struts. This one does. And if you want to see what underneath the engine cover looks like, Bam, there you go. You know, nice engine setup, man. Like this I'm telling you, it is a very well-made vehicle if you're into like luxury and sportiness. Like if you go to like the highest trim level of this with the signature, I'm gonna see if I can get one of those and I can show you. It's right on par with like your Mercedes and BMWs and even some of the higher level vehicles. Like it is right up there. So I would say this, right? Let me finish up this video on the inside here where it's not as much wind noise. All right, so let's start this bad boy up. Oh yeah, we have pretty good range too. You see we have 320 miles of range left. And yeah, I was actually driving this pretty hard. Like, so I'm surprised that we're still full. Like when I filled it up, it was like 360, I think, of range. And that was with, you know, averaging 22.2 miles per gallon. So I would say if you have a family, like, and actually, so you guys saw, I answered one of your questions initially, like, you know, as far as like how fun this is to drive and stuff. So if you were wondering if this is a fun vehicle to drive, it is absolutely fun and engaging. So if you're like, you know, a car enthusiast, but you want to have something that's semi-practical that you can take your family out in and stuff like that, Mazda CX-90, that's the way to go. It's like a no-brainer. It's one of the most fun SUVs you can get for the money, period. Like I've driven a lot of them. None of them are as fun as this. And for the people that were wondering if you can actually fit this vehicle, if you could fit this third row SUV into your garage, I'll put in a clip right here showing you that you can. So for those of you that were wondering if a CX-90 could fit into a 2-car garage, there you go. With lots of room to spare. It fits in here. So our 2024 Mazda CX-90 fits in here comfortably with our Honda 2023 FL5 Honda Civic Type R. And look at that. With room to spare. So for those of you that were wondering, like, man, is this vehicle too big? Can I get this, you know, and keep it in the garage with my fun toy car? The answer is yes. Absolutely, yes, you can. So, yeah, you guys see, and look at all this space. I'm walking around. Lots and lots of space. All right. I could have gone back even further, but I just parked it up a little bit closer. But you see, I can walk in front here, no problem. All right. Lots and lots of space. So for those of you that have been on the fence and you wanted to know whether the CX-90 could fit inside your regular 2-car garage, yes, it can. You won't have any issues whatsoever. And you can still have your toy car in here as well as your CX-90, so you can have your cake and eat too. So if that's one of the questions you guys wanted answered, bam, there you go. It fits easily, no issues whatsoever. So as you can see, you can fit it inside your garage and still have room for your fun toy car. You know, I was shocked at how much room there was. There's like a lot of room in there. So this is a vehicle that you can, you know, park in your 2-car garage or even your single-car garage, and it will fit, it will work, you know? So that's something. So if you guys wanted to know that question has been answered. You can do that. It's fun, it's luxurious, because even on this trim level, it's pretty luxurious. Like, I enjoy the features that it comes with, you know, stock, just what it comes with. You know, we have like a sunroof here, you know, we got heated seats, you know, We got the rear AC controls. We got built-in navigation, you know, a lot of sensors and stuff, like great gas mileage. Like, you know, we got the wood grain and stuff there, the nice trim, like soft touch everywhere. Like CX-90 on the mats. It's punching way above its weight class. Like, it's an amazing vehicle. But the drawbacks would be not that much cargo space, not that much storage space, you know, and even like leg room compared to some of the other vehicles. So it's not the most practical. But if you know, like I have 3 daughters and a wife, and we can fit everybody in here perfectly. Like we've even had my in-laws like come over, and I had all of them, like, you know, it was like mother, I think, yeah, mother, father, my wife, my sister-in-law, and all 3 of my kids, and they all fit in here. And I'll put in a clip so you can see that right here. We have my wife, the owner of the CX-90. She's in the front seat there. All right, we have my father-in-law. All right, we have my sister-in-law here. We have my mother-in-law. We have my 3rd-born baby waving. Aww. We have my 1st-born baby. Say hi. Hi. And my 2nd-born. Say hi. Hi. Yes, everybody fit comfortably. And we even have lots of room for storage. Bam, there you go. Get you a CX-90. So yeah, it gets the job done. It will get the job done. It's just not the most spacious, but it's fun, it's fast, it handles better than almost any SUV out there. You know, you got the all-wheel drive, you got the slight, it's like a mild hybrid, so I'm not sure where that helps. It probably helps out with the MPGs, you know. But it's a great vehicle, and I think with time it's only going to get better. It's only going to get better. So I think the 2025, they're going to work out some of the kinks. It's going to be a much better version than even the 24s. And if you go for the Signature, then you're getting the best of luxury as well as fun and fast, because it's going to be even faster than this. So it's a great SUV, man. Like, I highly recommend it. And if you guys were in the market, you wanted to know whether it could fit in your garage, now you know it can. Now you know it can fit a decent amount of people. And the only drawbacks is that it's not the biggest when it comes to storage space and cargo space and stuff like that. But hope this I hope this video answered a lot of questions for you guys. By the way, shout out to the whole MOC. I know Q the Chaotic, he's thinking about getting one of these. So, you know, I hope he gets it. Nate is looking into a Toyota Sequoia. So, you know, we're all fathers, so we're all probably going to end up with SUVs at some point. But yeah, so yeah, shout out to Q the Chaotic, shout out to 100 Gang Nate, shout out to Blueprint 1 Elite, shout out to Will Motivation, shout out to all the people that rock with us. You know, shout out to Race Car 21. Like, we appreciate all the support you always give us. There's another guy that I see that's been commenting a lot lately. I think DBX, can't remember her name, but I know you have a GR Corolla. So shout out to you, shout out to Fast Life. I really appreciate all the love. We just went past 2 million views, so I'm very grateful for that, man. And I'm just like thankful for all you guys rock with me, because I know I'm not the easiest person to understand. I'm Gemini, you know, some of the stuff I say may not make sense to you guys right away, but if you stay with me long enough and long term, you'll see that a lot of the things that I say, you'll get it later on, because like that's how my brain works. Like when I talk, it's not necessarily just for today. I'm thinking about like 10 years down the line. So, you know, my views might be not like aligned with a lot of you, but for those of you that do rock with me, man, I appreciate all of you. And with that, Race Car Friends out.